Hi everyone. The Lethbridge Hurricanes have exercised the option on head coach and GM Rich Preston's contract. The move secures his services through to the end of the 2014 season. Preston joined the Canes back in 2009. They haven't been the most successful team during his tenure, but they have been in a rebuilding phase of sorts, and the draft picks of 2011 and 2012 should really help down the road. And some of those Hurricanes hockey stars of tomorrow were on the ice today at Adams Arena. Today's inter-squad game was the finale of the Turning Point Sports Management Clinic in Lethbridge. Players ranging in age from 14 to 21 were invited to the company's clinic to provide an on-ice instruction and speak to players about their long-term goals. One of those players is local product Johnny Hogue, whose short-term goal is to make the Canes next season.
It's kind of midsummer right now, right? So this is a great, it's a great spot to be where you can see where you measure up against and also hang out with the boys like Henry, Johnson, and Hood again. So I don't know, and meet a lot of new people that all have the same common goal as you to make to the next level.
Nice hat, Johnny. Also on the ice today, newly acquired Canes starting goaltender Ty Rimmer. Rimmer was acquired in a Bantam draft day trade with the Tri-City Americans. The 20-year-old says he expected to be moved this offseason because of Tri-City's 20-year-old situation and is excited to have a fresh start in a new city.
I look at it as a new challenge and a new chapter in my hockey career, and I'm excited to bring what I can to the table and bring solid goaltending every night.
Also on the ice today from the Canes, forward Graham Hood and defenseman Adam Henry. High school basketball's reigning MVP has agreed to join the University Pronghorns next season. Jackie Tollestrup was a powerhouse for the Raymond Comets and today made the announcement she'll join the Horns, much to the delight of new head coach Aaron McAleenan. There's some pretty good news from Drew Tate's MRI result on his dislocated left shoulder. The Stamps quarterback is expected to only miss 4 to 6 weeks. Tate injured his shoulder in Toronto Saturday. Prior to the MRI, the Stamps feared that Tate may have required surgery and been out for the rest of the year. The Stamps are in Montreal tonight with kickoff actually in just a few minutes on TSN. There's been all kinds of movement in the standings through 6 nights of racing at the Rangeland Derby. Let's have a look at heat number 9 from last evening, which provided the fastest time from Jason Glass. It's Rick Fraser on the one barrel that claimed the rail position out of the infield, but Glass was able to stay in that second lane and then outrace Fraser, that is, to the finish line at a time of 1:15.65. Glass would be the runaway overall leader if not for hitting a barrel on Saturday and incurring a 5-second penalty. So here's the top 8 after 6 nights of racing. Glass is in 4th. Cousin Troy Dorchester is still in top spot. And how about Vern Nolan and Colt Cosgrave up in the top 4? That's outstanding. The King, Kelly Sutherland, he's still playing possum, sitting in 8th spot. Two-time Olympic medalist Simon Whitfield will carry Canada's flag at the opening ceremonies of the London Summer Olympic Games. Whitfield was informed of the honor by Canada's chef de mission, Mark Tewksbury.
To receive a phone call from one of your childhood idols and to call you and tell you you're the Olympic flag bearer and you'll be leading your country, your teammates, your fellow Olympians into the London Stadium. It's overwhelming. When it's Mark Tewksbury, whose book you had as a kid, who you vividly remember leaning on that lane rope with his hand in the air celebrating his gold medal, and you're inspired by him and you're on the phone, it's very overwhelming.
Whitfield won gold for Canada at the 2000 Sydney Games, where triathlon made its Olympic debut. 4 years ago, he won silver in Beijing. The Victoria athlete is also considered a medal favorite in London this summer. Jackie?